My name is Nino Sexton, and I'm the fastest man alive. Wait, no. Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Transformers animated podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
Nino Sexton? Man, that's nominative determinism at its max.
It's like Otto Octavius.
Yeah, or
Auto Mechanic.
Yeah.
I actually specifically
Well, it'd be more like if it was Otto Octopussy.
put in my notes that we're at like DC villain level of naming here.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like a guy who should fight the Flash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll get to. I'm David, and yeah, we're talking about Transformers. Have you heard about Transformers?
What's that you
Let
say?
me tell you about.
Yes, this is the podcast where we examine episode by episode Transformers animated. And this is the 8th episode, first aired January 26th, 2008, and was written by series showrunner Marty Eisenberg. So it will have effects on the plot, sorta?
Sort of.
Kinda.
Sort of odd. It seems like it really shouldn't, considering.
Yes,
But
because this is a supervillain episode.
Yay!
And people complained about these at the time. I really love them. But I mean,
fun.
I love superhero comics, so this is right up my alley, down to them having ridiculous civilian names.
I guess people were just impatient to get bad guy robots, but in retrospect, I really liked it and wish they'd done more of it.
Yes. Opened with fireworks, and this is in Detroit, so there's a good chance this is the one big fireworks festival Detroit has, and that is the Windsor-Detroit International Freedom Festival.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought the Red Wings just finally won a game.
Oh, snap.
No.
And that would have been inaccurate for 25 years, but now their playoff streak is broken, and they're old, and they suck, and we stole their coach.
Good job.
Anyway, since Canada Day is July 1st and Independence Day is July 4th, and it was right across the river from Detroit, they always have like a joint fireworks display in late June.
Mm-hmm.
And so I always used to watch this on TV when I was a kid. It's always a fantastic fireworks show.
That's a really pretty effect on the show too.
Yes.
I spent my teenage years in Washington, D.C., so you have to do a lot to impress me with fireworks.
Yeah, okay, it's not Washington, D.C., and it's not Ottawa's Canada Day ceremony either, but it's right up there, I'm sure. It's very good. Anyway, while this is happening, a minor crook named Nino Sexton is, robbing some stuff on Detroit's boardwalks.
Oh no!
And Nino Sexton has the distinct nasal voice of popular comedian Brian Posehn.
Yay!
Comedian? No, he's not a comedian. He's a comic book writer.
Yeah, he wrote Deadpool, right?
I had a really good
He has a really good run on Deadpool. I think I didn't know he'd stopped.
I think it's just Jerry Dugan now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Posehn left because they were like co-writing it or sort of like Posehn was throwing out ideas and Dugan was doing the actual writing or something. But yeah, Posehn's off it right now.
Yeah, he's also a stand-up comedian, and he was in Just Shoot Me for many, many years.
And I really liked him on Sarah Silverman's show.
Sure, you like the Sarah Silverman show?
I like Sarah Silverman, and he and some other guy who I can't remember were her gay neighbors.
Yeah, I saw one episode, and they were the only part of the episode I liked and laughed at.
Harsh.
And actually, he does quite a lot of voice acting as well.
Yes, he is the voice of Sour Cream on Steven Universe.
Oh, right, he's on that.
Oh. Oh!
Oh yeah,
That makes
that
sense.
rings an audio bell now.
He was the reason I actually watched Symbionic Titan, which, it was trying to be old anime and it was just failing.
Oh.
I know people love that show. I never.
So harsh.
Yeah.
Anyway, he has red hair, much like his voice actor, but thankfully Brian Posehn does not have, like, weird pointed teeth.
No, he's got,
Also,
like,
while Brian
sharp
Posehn
teeth
has
or something.
no chin, Nino Sexton has a chin so sharp you could use it to pop balloons.
Yes.
He, like, and he's a ginger. It's just like, his design kind of reminds me of the one character from Gorillaz,
Oh, yeah.
the gothy one, only with a pointier chin.
There is definitely some of that in him, especially I think the teeth.
Yeah. I forget what the heck his name was. I remember Noodle.
Murdoch?
Yes, that was the girl. Yes.
Oh, Murdoch. Double D was the lead singer, and, Russell.
Okay.
Oh, I can't.
Russell's the black guy.
For Murdoch. Russell's the muscles, not percussion. Percussion he provides. What? Oh, I forget Clint Eastwood song.
Anyway, please, I would like you all to watch I narrate. Ha 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 ha.
Actually,
Let's move away from music before I embarrass
speaking
myself.
of bands fabricated rather than coming together in real, bands being fabricated and fictional, Brian Posehn also has 2 metal singles.
Oh.
Oh, with
What?
the Metalocalypse?
No, just completely separate. He did them
Oh.
for 2 of his comedy albums. One of them is called Metal by Numbers, and another one is called More Metal Than You.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Huh.
Interesting.
Interesting. I hope he's not singing.
He is singing.
He has a great he is, oh.
You're like,
I'm sorry, he's really funny, but his voice is distinct and does not say metal to me at all.
well, too bad.
So he's confronted by one of Isaac Sumdac's Ed 209s,
Yes. And they really are just at 209s.
and they suck as much as Ed 209 in the movie.
Yes.
I am immediately charmed by how easily he outwits them.
Yes.
They're basically Roombas.
Yes.
Except instead of dirt, they sweep up crime.
Yes.
Well, they try. They fail to, but they try.
But after he does that, he then makes the fatal mistake of trying to steal Bumblebee.
Not a good idea. Hey, he figures it worked out for that kid in G1.
That's right.
Yeah, but this is becoming a recurring theme of the supervillains. They try to hitch a ride on one of the Autobots.
Yeah, it's not the best idea.
Henry Archer did it with Prime. Nanosec does it with Bumblebee.
Anyway, the theme of this episode is Bumblebee is fast, but would like to be faster. And so he, toys with this guy for a little while. Kind of messes around with him. But then Bulkhead gets there and screws everything up by destroying the boardwalk.
Yeah.
I really like the way Bulkhead transforms in this episode. Like, he just rolls in, pops up, is this giant, round, perfect sphere for a split second before his arms and legs.
There's a lot of really good animation in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever the lead storyboard person on this was just having so much fun. It's so visible.
'Cause like, anytime there's action or fight, it's like, oh, it looks noticeably a lot better than the previous episodes. It's weird and amazing. It's like, why can't the entire show look like this?
I mean, this was directed by Matt Youngberg, who was the supervising director for the first 2 seasons,
Mm-hmm.
And Shinji Oga.
who also directed many episodes in the first couple of seasons.
Mm. Oh, he's been involved in Golgo 13 and Harlow.
Ooh.
Is that like Gorgo?
No, Golgo is a hired assassin dude
Okay.
who shoots people from high windows and has sex with women.
I mostly know him from there being an NES game about him that like some random place I was at had.
Yeah, somehow they localized that and it still has him sleeping with women.
Well, you know.
Was it
I mean, they weren't going to have him
Leisure Suit
sleeping with
Larry?
men.
No, it's just like a side thing. He's an assassin.
Oh.
It's about killing people. But,
Anyway, the two robots end up in the river, but Sexton gets saved by Optimus Prime, who turns him into the cops.
Yes.
womp
So,
womp.
saved, kind of in quotes.
Yes. Meanwhile, Professor Sumdac is trying to build a dinky arm for Megatron. Like, what is this even supposed to be?
No?
Looks like he's trying to build that Pixar lamp.
It kind of does.
Anyway, Megatron is not pleased because, of course, you need Destronium to build him.
Yeah.
Yay.
Just like, how is that? I realize the name is a reference, but it also just, you know, much like Decepticon, does not sound like something very trustworthy or non-threatening. I mean, I guess it does turn out to be very dangerous, so I guess it's fitting.
Yeah.
The
Named after its destructive potential. Maybe it was discovered by a Scottish laird.
I mean,
Destrone.
the stuff clearly existed before Megatron woke up, so it's not like he named it or told them what it was called.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out of universe. It's named after the Destrons, which is the Japanese name for the Decepticon faction.
Yes.
Yeah.
And as we later see, it's like green liquid. It looks like Ecto Cooler.
Yeah, it really does, which is interesting.
Yeah, which is weird since it's an like that's usually like a solid, heavier metal name.
It's science. Especially it's Sumdac science, which means it's incredibly dangerous, as we're going to find out later.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plus it's yet another made-up I kinda, it's a bugaboo of mine in sci-fi, made-up elements. It's like, there's so many of the damn things. Just call it an alloy, a combination of things.
Nope.
Don't make up a whole new...
It's a whole new element
Like
that we
Vibranium.
created. Yeah.
Yeah. Vibranium's been around so long, I kind of overlook that one.
Or I can't remember if they call Transformium an element in Age of Extinction.
I think that was a trademark thingy, I would assume.
Yeah, I mean, it's not actually...
Transformium T.
Like, they specifically say that it's it's like a product name, which makes sense in the context of that movie.
Yeah.
So blame Stanley Tucci for that one.
As I do for most things.
Blame the Tooch.
Actually, the one I really like in recent years that it's so stupid that it's perfect, unobtainium. Because I'm assuming that's not what it's literally called, that's just what it's called in Avatar. It's like, it's unobtainium.
I mean,
it's hard as hell to get.
That movie
It's a
is so dumb.
classic engineering joke.
Yeah, that movie is so dumb. I have a hard time giving it the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
I never want to re-see it, but that's like the one thing when I saw the movie and I still carried through. It's like, I kind of like calling it obtainium. It's dumb, but...
It's a classic engineering joke for after you've worked out, okay, here are the material properties you would need for this part in order for it to function in the way you're demanding of it.
Yes.
It's made of unobtainium.
That works.
Yeah, I enjoyed that, and I like Michelle Rodriguez.
Well, I always like Michelle Rodriguez in everything except for that new movie we will not mention ever again because, my God.
Speaking of capital P problematic.
Anywho,
yeah, so it turns out this stuff, it is in a lab that is across town, and this stuff is only stable for like 10 minutes before it either becomes A, useless, or B, highly explosive.
Oh, I forgot another fictional love.
Yes. And hey, in a totally unrelated matter, Sumdac Systems is also working on a speed suit.
Which is like, okay, so Sumdac creates supervillain technology in his spare time?
I mean, he's making giant insects, so yes.
Yeah, pretty much like everything he builds, unintentionally, is designed as a super weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just what he does.
And indeed, in a third incredibly dangerous invention, he's also sent over a couple of turbo boosters to attach to Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Well, wait,
Great idea.
did he actually send them, or did Sari just nick them?
I mean, I guess she might have stolen them.
She's an unreliable narrator.
This is true, and
They
also...
look like they were custom built specifically for Bumblebee, though. Otherwise, would they be yellow?
Yeah, that's true.
They are yellow.
Yeah, so, Prime is kind of chewing out Bulkhead and Bumblebee because, they almost botched catching a petty criminal.
And also destroyed a boardwalk.
Yes. So yeah,
Also,
Bumblebee Bumblebee wants to attach these things to himself, but Ratchet obviously says, no.
Absolutely not.
That is the worst idea, Bumblebee.
Even though Sari insists that it's totally safe, and if you can't trust the preteen daughter of a deranged scientist, who can?
Deranged and also oblivious.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, Sari's a bad influence on Bumblebee, but it's easy to understand how she became a bad influence with her father.
I can't get over the just sheer obliviousness of going, well, to get the unobtainium here, you'd need to get it across town in under 10 minutes. But nothing's that fast. Meanwhile, let me work on tinkering this speed suit.
Yes.
I mean, technically, I think they call it the Turbo Blade, a Turbo Blade cyber suit, but I'm calling it the speed suit because that's what they call the jumpsuits on Venture Brothers. It's a speed suit, Dean. It's a speed suit. I never want to hear you say jumpsuit.
What did they call him in the G.I. Joe movie?
Accelerator suits.
Ooh, yeah.
What does it accelerate? You.
Again, kind of works.
That it kind of works occasionally.
Yeah.
It's that and Christopher Eccleston's hilarious Scottish accent.
Oh god, you can see trees dripping out of his mouth as he chews the scenery.
I mean, that accent's so bad that I almost wonder if he's just doing it as a dig at David Tennant.
Oh yeah. That was probably half of it.
You'll be taking my job, will you Scottish bastard? Well, let's see how you like
He
it.
left the job on his own.
Oh, he left.
He wanted to leave.
I know.
And he knew what movie he was in.
Yeah. Maybe he alone knew what movie he was in.
If only he'd been allowed to chew as much scenery in Thor 2.
Yeah.
Should have been a Scottish elf.
So much about that movie could have been better.
He said Scottish elf, now I want Christopher Eccleston to be cast as a live-action Knack-Mack Feegle.
You're gonna have to unpack that one for me.
The Knack-Mack Feegle are a race of fae creatures from Terry Pratchett's Discworld who are tiny, blue, love to fight and drink, and believe that this is the paradise of their afterlife.
Oh, wow, I need to reread Pratchett.
So meanwhile, in jail, Nino Sexton has apparently had his bail posted, so the Ed 209s let out of jail.
Cause they run the jail, I guess.
I guess. Man, hopefully all these unemployed people in Detroit were able to get jobs making robots.
Yeah, I mean, the Ed 209s did identify themselves as part of the Detroit Automated Police.
Yes.
They just have an automated police force.
It's just, Captain Sumdac Fanzone giving orders to a bunch of Ed 209s. And I have to maintain human officers for when crimes take place on, second floors.
They have the special units they bring in for that.
And speaking of robots taking our gerbs, as soon as he gets out of jail, he is approached by a messenger robot who gives him a box. And indeed, once he takes it out, and it is the speed suit, complete with a big N on it.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's already properly branded, which...
It's already a supervillain costume.
Yes. I do appreciate that they have that detail. It already has a little N on it.
And he doesn't even have the name at that point.
No, and they didn't call it something with an N, did they?
No, they called it the Turbo Blade Cybersuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the end on it's just weird.
I like to imagine Megatron knew who he was giving it to and had it personalized in advance.
So he'll probably come up with a name.
Nanosec.
If you turn the N sideways, it kind of looks like an S, so he could go with the first name or the last name.
Thank you, Megatron.
I am very considerate.
But yeah, it's a good speed suit design.
Yeah.
Thing. Like, he's pretty much obviously the Flash, or, well, Dr. Zoom.
Professor Zoom, please. He doesn't have tenure at Evil University to be called Dr. Zoom.
Better than Mr. Zoom, but yeah, the orange and the red, orange and black are a nice contrast.
I think he's also the Reverse Flash, which is slightly less silly.
Yes.
Less?
Yeah, it's pretty bad when that's less silly.
I mean, it's less silly than it has Zoom in it.
Yeah, it's fair.
I mean, the Joker doesn't call himself the Reverse Batman.
Well, no, but he doesn't also wear a Batman costume with colors reversed.
No, Batman did that one time.
Just running around in like a blue bodysuit with like gray gloves and cowl.
That would be interesting.
I guess if he was like movie Batman, he'd just have to be, I don't know, what's the reverse of gray? Lighter gray?
Much lighter gray.
It's like, I guess Batman's like a cool gray, so he'd be a light warm gray.
Like a French gray.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look out, Batman.
A French gray? Does that mean that the Reverse Batman is Batroc the Leaper?
Absolutely. It even has bat in it.
Oh, now I want to see Batman with a mustache.
Isn't that
right? Joe Owens has a mustache that's painted over.
The first person to ever say that.
Now, did we ever see like the Joker with like facial hair that hasn't painted over? Like, would he have like a green beard if he didn't shave?
Maybe.
He should? Huh, no, I don't think that's ever happened.
We ask the important questions.
Kinda wanna see that now. Like, I wanna see hipster bearded Joker now.
Or just like even if he like doesn't shave, he'd have like green stubble.
Yeah. Huh.
Let's see that in Suicide Squad 2, Jared Leto.
No. I didn't think that.
Or let's actually not. Anyway, so the Autobots are out on an outing. They're trying to not be fast and sort of blend in.
Trying to blend in. And speaking of mustaches, Mustache Man shows up on Prowl because Bumblebee complains about it, but he was already driving around without a rider.
Yes.
Sticking out. Sure.
I mean, people do know about the Autobots, so people aren't, panicked and freaking out.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure, I think this is a coincidence because I don't think this would have been made in time for them to have seen the movie in which the various Decepticons are all driven by a holographic guy with a mustache.
I thought they had been. I thought like there was set information or something that there was going to be a mustached rider.
This is possible because I seem to recall that one of the toys has something similar to that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it might have been a toy design.
It was Optimus that had the...
Oh, yeah, that's right. Was that supposed to be Cullen? Because he has a mustache.
I think so.
True.
I'm sure somebody had that thought while they were sculpting it.
Yes. So anyway, the cops drive by. They're on hunt for somebody. So Bumblebee uses his arm to put the siren on his roof and takes off like he's Jim Belushi in Red Heat.
That's now I'm thinking of Jim Belushi voicing a Bumblebee, and that's horrifying.
I mean, that's not impossible. Jim Belushi did a bunch of cartoons in the 90s.
Yeah.
I know, he was actually really good on Gargoyles, but still.
And he was also on that Mighty Ducks cartoon. I think he was like their manager or something.
Before.
Oh yeah, that has come up before. Why has Jim Belushi come up on the show multiple times?
God, what a
just
step
love the
down
Belushi.
going from Emilio Estevez to Jim Belushi. John Belushi would be a step up, but...
Well, yes. I mean, either way, are you getting the lesser celebrity brother there? I'm not sure where we're at vis-a-vis Emilio Estevez v. Charlie Sheen.
I've always preferred Estevez, but I'm weird.
I think Sheen probably has the better body of work, but is also more a human train wreck.
Yeah. But he's also been in more junk recently.
Well, yes, but he is in Platoon. Emilio Estevez has never had his Platoon.
On the other hand, Emilio Estevez was not in several seasons of 2.5 Men.
Well, this is true.
Yeah.
Anywho, the police are after the hyper-fast Nino Sexton.
Who stole all the money and all the banks in a Nanosec.
Yes, one guy says,
Yeah.
the money just vanished in a Nanosec. He decides, hey, that's my name.
Take a
No
shot
one
for the title drop,
like
take another shot for him deciding to name himself after the title drop.
I mean, again, we're going by Marvel Comics rules.
And finish the glass because it sounds so much like his actual name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, Ben, those cosmic rays have turned you into a thing.
And the word is done up in like a logo font.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of the good animation again, I really love the way Nanosec going super fast.
Oh, this looks great.
Oh yes, I
Orange
love
and black
that speed
line.
effect.
It's very, Tron cycle.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's not quite like when the Flash in the comics, usually there's like lightning bolty effects.
Mm-hmm.
This is just Tron flat lines.
Yeah.
Although it has like the black borders on the top and bottom, like black lines kind of streaking through it. It's such a clever way of doing that like speed after image effect on a TV animation budget.
Yes.
A ridiculously small, simple way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With no money.
So yeah, he runs into Bumblebee, who they recognize each other, and the Bumblebee tells him that, you gotta get out of that goofy suit. It makes you look 10 years older. Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. And indeed, his face is getting a little more lined.
Yeah, a little wrinklier, but not so you'd really notice it that much.
No, and after he gets away from Bumblebee, because of course he's fast, he's got like a bunch of big bags of money, and they're getting pretty heavy.
Gotta go fast.
Also, I'm sorry, but they look like testicles.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Maybe he robbed the sperm bank.
Maybe.
Ew.
Oh.
It's white gold. I'm gonna have to put the E by this one on iTunes.
Oh.
If it was a farm and not the middle of Detroit, maybe.
Anyway, so yeah, he fights Prowl a little. Prowl has sort of got him cornered for a little while, where he's sort of pressing his foot into his chest, which, careful there, Prowl, you're made of metal.
Yeah.
Especially right after Prowl says, just because you're super fast doesn't make you super strong, and then he's just stepping on him.
With your robot, like
that,
squooshing his organs.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the smallest and skinniest robot, but still, that's gotta hurt.
I love the super dramatic shot where he reveals himself and he is just silhouetted because he's standing in front of the sun. And he chose that deliberately.
Oh, he is the most anime character on this show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, if only he said, you do not deserve to know my name. It's like, hey, that's a Machine Robo reference. But alas.
I will note here, this came up a lot at the time. A lot of people thought that he was specifically a reference to a guy on Gurren Lagann?
Huh.
Well, yeah. The Gurren Lagann is more of a thing later when we get to Headmaster.
And I think even he was not a reference because...
No, he's not, because they were produced at the same time.
Right.
It's just pure accident.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seemed the wrong timing.
Because Gurren Lagann is also celebrating its 10th anniversary this year.
Ah.
They came out at the same damn time. So it's just synergy. There was no intentional... Because I think Derek Wyatt even said, like, no, I didn't do that, because if I had, I would have done more.
Yes, and I think in season 3 we get a character who is a direct reference to that show.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's Dirt Boss.
Oh, yeah, Dirt Boss is more.
We will have you explain that when the time comes, because I did not watch that show.
Okie dokie.
See, and I like that he escapes from Prowl by using the like super fast wheels on his boots to like slash at Prowl's ankles, which is kind of nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Just going after Achilles like that kid in Pet Sematary.
Kind of payback for Prowl doing it to Lockdown last episode.
Yeah, that's true. Using the wheels as weapons.
Ouch.
So Bumblebee once more gives chase, but unfortunately Bumblebee gets trapped in a railway crossing and is nearly hit by a train before Bulkhead grabs it.
Oh no, Might Gain almost killed someone.
And
Yes, so...
Bumblebee, if he'd kept going, it wouldn't have been a problem. If he'd started driving again in the 10 seconds while you were waiting for the train to hit you, it wouldn't have been a problem.
Well, no, he did try to drive. He was stuck in the tracks. But yeah, if he'd either stopped before, but he stopped on the track, he just, he could have transformed and walked away.
Well, as we'll note later in the episode, he is not great at thinking on his feet or wheels.
That is true.
And we get to reset the yellow guy does something stupid counter.
Yep. It's going to be reset multiple times throughout this episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, that's my notes. I had to rewrite it. Serval, no, cross out. Cheetor, no, B does something silly. Like, the little yellow person does something
Oh no,
dumb.
Serval-chan.
He's got the little ears, they're just not as big.
Urge to kill. Rising. Nanosec is speeding away, and he starts, he's really hopes that he'll never see another giant robot again. And then he does, seeing the holographic head of one appearing before him.
Of course, he immediately sees another giant robot, because that's how these things work.
Yes.
Well, yeah, cause he's going fast, he's communing with the Speed Force, which brings back an echo of Beast Wars Megatron's penchant for giant holographic heads.
Yeah.
Again.
In this case, Megatron is using a strobing signal that can only be detected at ultra-high speeds, which, sure, that makes sense.
Sure.
And we've got a super speed suit. That makes enough sense.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so he has got a job for Nanosec. Because he didn't just give him this suit, to play nice. So he's going to give him $50 million if he steals that Destronium and then brings it in Sumdac Tower.
Dun dun dun.
And so to pay him, he actually gives him, Isaac Sumdac's private bank account.
Yeah.
I love that he just, gives him his debit card information.
Yeah.
Wow.
1A, 2B, 3C. That's the kind of code an idiot would use on his luggage.
Change the combination on my luggage.
Yep. So back at the Autobot base, Bumblebee is trying to beat his speed record, but because he's a robot, he can't really do that.
Without installing thrusters.
Yeah. So while this is going on, we get a nice shot of Nanosec stealing the Destronium. We just get a long shot of him speeding into the lab. The alarm's going off and him speeding out.
Yes.
I thought that was neat.
Yeah, it's a good use of the minimalist animation and budget.
Mm-hmm.
One nice long shot, you get the point, you're out.
So the Autobots head out. Bumblebee kind of just stays behind because he knows, he's not gonna shim. But, sorry, she's got that Allspark key, and she is a bad influence.
She is. So I'm just curious, the kid character being super mischievous and, doing things that they really should not do. Is that a thing that's happening more with kids shows, or was at the time, or was this just her?
I think that's always kind of been a thing. I think, you gotta add a little conflict in, and nobody wants to just watch Spike Witwicky dick around in his hard hat for half an hour anymore.
But she's so much of a bad influence, it makes her more interesting. If the Autobots and Decepticons had never showed up, I think she would have ended up growing up to be a supervillain.
Maybe.
I mean, we're not necessarily out of the woods yet.
No, but...
And hey, she doesn't even have to grow up. In a couple episodes, we're going to get a child supervillain.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
So
Yeah, so she jerry-rigs Bumblebee to have thrusters.
Yes. And these come with the toy.
Yes.
But I believe this is the only time we ever see them.
Because, well, considering the end of the episode, yeah, they don't come back.
Yes. So, Nanosec runs into Prime, who manages to slow him down with some negative friction lubricant. But makes the mistake.
I think, nothing. I was going to make a comment in poor taste, but I will not.
I mean, go ahead. We already made the sperm bank joke.
Going to say I thought I saw some of that at the sex shop.
Well, he does get tied up subsequently.
Isn't negative friction lubricant kind of redundant?
Well, yes.
It's just like any lubricant would have done. It's a weird wording.
This is Transformers. Like we talked about photon lasers at some point.
I think it's specifically they're just, specifying that this is like very, very, very good lubricant.
Yes.
You pay extra.
Yeah, but he's going so fast it wouldn't matter what lubricant it is.
Yeah, I feel like the thing they're trying to imply is like some kind of super sciencey, it's so good at reducing friction, there's less than zero friction.
Yeah,
But
it does lead to a really good fight between Nanosec and Optimus Prime, which is some of the best animation in the episode.
It's
great.
Gorgeous.
So Prime, gets him with his grappling lines, but then
I love the way his eyes bug out when the grappling line snaps in on him.
Yes.
Such a good look.
And so Nanosec just starts using this detached grapple as like a whip.
Oh yeah, the fluidity of that animation is like, it's using the simple character designs of the show to the best use, like just glorious and it's so fleeting.
I love him skating around with his whip. It's like he's doing rhythmic gymnastics. It's great.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
They are showing off at this point. That's how good this looks.
Yes.
Yeah, this is somebody's demo reel.
Yeah. It does look really, really good.
So Prime finally does manage to catch him and, slice this whip. But this is the time that Bumblebee chooses to intervene and also can't stop. So he just bowls into both of them, and Nanosec gets away. And
good job. Good job, Bumblebee.
Oh, damn it, Serval-chan.
And even if you couldn't stop, Bumblebee, could you steer? They were in the middle of the road. You could have gone left. You could have gone right.
No.
And of course they are right. And of course they are right by an ice bridge, just like in Speed. It's entirely possible that Alan Ruck is in the back seat here.
Oh, I was thinking Blues Brothers.
Cans. We're just cans. So they finally get the idea to, reverse the thrusters, which makes them go backwards.
Good job. Good job. I know that was hard for him to figure out.
Yes. So this time Ratchet is the one who snags Nanosec, because I guess his shoes are made out of metal, using his magnets.
Apparently.
And then using his
he
cool,
says something about his wheels having some metal in them or something along those.
The hubcaps on the wheels were steel instead of aluminum alloy because the problem was they didn't get the support package for the suit.
I mean, if he'd been able to customize it, I'm sure he would have had the hubcaps that keep spinning as
yes.
stop.
Yes.
And so Ratchet uses his cool drop-down monocle thing to find out that the Destronium, which we see for the first time is ecto-cooler, will explode and destroy half of Detroit.
Oops. Man, I hate it when that happens.
And also Nanosec's hood comes off, and he's an old man now.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like really dark.
Oh, it's going to get darker.
It's so incredibly dark for going from sight gag of slowing down and stopping because Ratchet is grabbing him by the feet.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was so well framed.
And of course Bumblebee rockets backwards now, and hits Ratchet. Once again, Nanosec is freed. And Ratchet finally has the idea that maybe Bumblebee should switch to robot mode.
Maybe Bumblebee should just not. Just stop.
Yes.
Stop, Bumblebee.
So yeah, they head back after Nanosec, since they've got to stop him before this explodes. And they figure out that, oh hey, if your hair goes gray, that means that's a sign of aging. And so Bumblebee figures out what's going on and comes up with a pretty horrifying plan.
He murders him like Barry Allen is killed in Crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good childish plan. It's just, the more you think about it, the more horrific it is.
The more you realize it is murder.
So yeah, he basically has a race with he races after Nanosec. Nanosec is going faster and faster and getting older and older. Like by the end of this, he's bald, he's got a giant beard, he's like 100 years old.
And he just collapses, so one can only assume that he's dead. Except I think they show him again and he's not dead.
Yes.
And he's actually being young when he gets shown again in a later episode.
Yeah, they do explain that. Thanks to a Hasbro executive, kind of.
Huh.
So, but, while that takes care of Nanosec, it doesn't take care of the Destronium. And so the only safe place that they can get it is, like, into the upper atmosphere, and none of them can fly.
Because this is one of the versions of Transformers where the Autobots can't fly.
And so, it's also about here that they mentioned that Nanosec is out of time, which, oh my god, he's just gonna die of old age.
Yeah. It's messed up.
Yeah. So they use this is actually a pretty neat scene. So it's, Prowl, who's holding Bumblebee. They get a boost from being launched on Bulkhead's wrecking ball. Then Prowl uses his jetpack. And then Bumblebee uses his thrusters.
It's like a 3-stage rocket.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an extra stage to the fastball special that turns Bumblebee into Iron Man, who has to fly into space at the end of the movie to save everyone from the giant glowing blue pillar of, oh no.
It's the knuckleball spec.
Yeah.
It's much more complicated. So yeah, he gets it out. He starts burning up in the atmosphere. He turns into Cliff Jumper.
Hey, he's a redecorator.
I had that exact same note. He turns into Cliff Jumper and then dies.
Yes, and then he's dead.
Well, no, then he turns into a gray redeco when he hits the ground. Well, after Ratchet and Prime.
We established in the
death.
Yeah, like it is weird that he turns gray and isn't dead.
Wait, if a guy's already gray, how do you tell if he died?
That's a good question.
All of him turns gray? His eyes go out.
And there's often like a sound.
Yeah.
This is all very important.
So yeah, Ratchet and Prime stop him from crashing into the Earth, and everybody is okay. Nanosec gets arrested, Detroit does not explode,
Yay.
and everybody gets a good pat on the back, and Prowl is even feeling magnanimous enough to offer to race Bumblebee back to the plant.
But Bumblebee just wants to walk.
He will walk.
Yeah, everything evens out. I mean, a man who was arrested at the beginning of the episode ends up serving out his life sentence in the span of an episode.
So we also cut back to Sumdac, who is talking to this with Megatron, and says that, it must have been an inside job.
I love this
Thanks,
episode
Megatron.
continuing. Megatron being so weaselly and deceptive, technically not lying to Sumdac.
Yes.
Yeah, and Sumdac just being so oblivious.
Yes. Poor guy.
I love how his reason for not telling the Autobots is, I didn't want them to see me like this.
Yes.
Yeah. That's totally it.
It's literally true. I mean, he totally wouldn't want them to see him in a state where he couldn't completely destroy them.
Yes.
That's true. That's true.
And yes, that is it for Nanosec. But Nanosec will return in a later episode, which is which is good because I like Nanosec a lot.
Yeah.
You know, he's a fun supervillain. The animation in this episode is fantastic.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah, if it wasn't for the beauty of the animation, it'd just be kind of a forgettable episode. Kinda. I mean, well, you got Brian Posehn, but still.
Yeah, I like Brian Posehn well enough, but yeah. I mean, it's the animation that really makes them stand out.
Yeah. They have so many opportunities where they're using the super speed as an excuse to distort character models, and it just looks awesome.
Yes.
All those tiny little flourishes, stuff that they didn't have to do but went in and did anyway. Watch this. It's gorgeous.
It's a very nice looking episode.
Yes.
Got a special guest star. It's good.
It's bookended by exploding stuff in the air.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I guess the only question with that being the Freedom Festival is, the next episode takes place at Halloween. I guess they just had a couple uneventful months.
Maybe they did.
So yes, that is it for Nanosec. Please join us again next time. Until then, we are all over the internet. We are on Tumblr, we are on Twitter, and we're on Facebook.
And we are hosted by iaconunderground.net, where we also have our news podcast, Iacon Underground Radio. We have a Patreon set up to help with our hosting costs and certain other costs. That is at patreon.com/IaconUnderground. We are also in the process of brainstorming some possible Patreon reward stuff. So if you have any thoughts as to what you might like to see, you can send it to the mailbag, or you can tweet us at IaconUG.
Yes, and please write into the old Maxim mailbag at stasispodcast@gmail.com. Write in and we may read your letter on the air. In fact, we probably will because we don't get a lot of mail.
Yeah. Someday we will get all the mail.
So yes, join us next time when we suffer from an acute case of black arachnophobia.
Dun dun dun.
Because along comes a spider.
Again with the titles.
Yeah. Until then, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
I'm Diddy.
闇の彼方静寂を引き裂き星の眠りを呼び起こすのはほら目の前弱な魂たち行け場はないまっすぐに受け止めろ弱気やそれを処理して僕らは意識組み替えるその手を強く握り互いの絆信じて戦え
It is Along Came Spider and Sound and Fury.
Ooh.
So again, not a lot. We're kind of light on these celebrity guest stars, unless you count Cree Summer as a celebrity.
Sure.
Considering how often she's a child in various cartoons, no.
She's done a fair bit of live action stuff in Canada. She was younger.
Yes. Was she on Stargate?
She might have been on Stargate. I mean, I think all Canadians were on Stargate.
Yeah, it's required.
Didn't she have a brother on Stargate or something?
Her sister, it was on Stargate. Or, sorry, brother.
Yeah.
Rainbow Franks.
Rainbow.
I mean, her name's Cree Summer.
Okay.
Which I think actually isn't her original... No, that is her real name. Yeah, Cree Summer Franks.
Huh.
And then her parents are also actors. Don Franks is in a ton of Canadian stuff. He just died like last year.
Mm-hmm.
He was in fact he was the voice of Boba Fett in the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Oh, good. Back from when people thought Boba Fett was cool.
And he was Sabretooth on the 90s X-Men cartoon.
Oh, that's pretty cool.